aerobatic pilot and engineer Walter Extra. And this team, one of its greatest exponents. You can see they've started off in box formation, the smoke goes on, and we present to you the 2023 Royal Jordanian Falcons. So they start off in box formation for an initial quarter cloverleaf manoeuvre, drawing in the sky the outline of a quarter of a cloverleaf. And we'll soon see the first of the formation changes, as from box they go into T for Tango formation for the line abreast loop. And out of that, the team will be transitioning into a left-hand barrel roll. Once again, as if tracing the outline of the inside of an imaginary barrel in the sky. And as they head towards the right-hand end of the display line and roll out, they'll be using a wing over to bring themselves back onto the display line for a cloverleaf once again, but this time to the left. Leading the team for 2023 is Captain Jamil Zayad, who joined the team back in 2002 as a display pilot. He first became leader in 2005. He's also the Director of Operations, as well as leading the team through its display. He joined the Royal Jordanian Air Force in 1992 and graduated from the King Hussein Air College 3 years later. He's got in excess of 3,400 hours in his logbooks, flying the F5 and the Mirage F1 in the Royal Jordanian Air Force on the front line. So there is that cloverleaf. And as they head away from us, they're doing so on what we refer to as the B-axis. The A-axis is the one parallel to the main runway. The B-axis is at right angles to that. They head away from us and pull up, but now separating and putting the spoke on for the Falcon's heart. Very nicely executed indeed. Now one pair about to run in from the left, the other from the right, and they'll be crossing at the display centre point. And that double cross is the cue for 3 of the aircraft to leave the arena for a few moments, while the solo man, the slot man in the formation at the back of the foreship, shows us something of what the 330LX model of the Extra can do in the first of his solo routines. This is Captain Sharif Hattouk. He's the chief pilot of the team, having joined in 2016. He is another graduate of the King Hussein Air College, flying the F5 in the fighter role, and then the Airbus C295 twin turboprop transport.
I've seen that on the way down.
And now the 3-ship formation runs in line astern for the trail loop. Very tight 3-ship thick formation, in which they loop at the right-hand end of the display line before fanning out. 3 aeroplanes now going into line abreast. We'll see them pull up in unison, the speed gradually leading off for synchronized stall turns. Up and up they go, and then each applying rudder Beautiful synchronisation. And we'll see now the lead and the left wingman going into mirror formation with the right wingman barrel rolling around the smoke as they execute a turn to the right. Flying in mirror to the leader is the left wingman in the 2023 formation. And that is Major Feras Al-Waitat, who joined the Royal Jordanian Air Force in 2006. He has flown both the F-5 and the F-16 Fighting Falcon on the front line. He's been part of the team since 2021. Time for another demonstration of freestyle, competition-type aerobatic manoeuvres from the Solo. And what an impressive aeroplane this is. 315 horsepower from the extra 330LX's Textron Lycoming AIO 580 engine. Maximum G limits plus and minus 10 in aerobatic flight. Now here come the three aircraft entering from our left. And again another of those cloverleaf manoeuvres, this time prior to a downward split. Something going on all the time in this display, the three aircraft all going vertical in front of us. Again, stall turns with rather more separation between them than the last time, and once again the Solo coming in. Another couple of minutes of freestyle Solo work. Extra family of aerobatic aircraft, the mount of so many different famous display teams. We particularly think of the Blades team from 2XL Aviation, now disbanded of course, though 2XL still active in so many other areas. You might have seen in the static display, we had them at Cosford many times. Also the Extra 300, the mount of the Chilean Air Force aerobatic team, the Alconef, and the 330 model equips the French national competition aerobatic team, the Équipe de Voltige. Now look out in front of you. You can see the soloist heading away, you can see the three ship heading in, inverted with smoke on. And this is time for one of the signature manoeuvres of the Royal Jordanian Falcons, as they now roll the right way up and head in towards the display datum for the Hashemite break.